It's a beautiful Thursday. It's Sindisiwe with feet. And we are going to be exploring a very critical conversation this afternoon or this evening. I believe so much in the empowerment of human beings. I was empowered myself, and I believe that if I was empowered, it is my responsibility to partake in the empowerment of other people. I'm currently running the school which focuses on making good use of our hands in terms of sewing. But beyond that, I have found that the people who are in this particular class, they are just so gifted, they are so talented that I'm shocked, and in the shock, I am then saying, what can be done? Who are these people? Are South Africans interested in knowing more about them? And what is it that we can do to empower and to become a part of their journey, a part of ensuring that they become name brands in this continent and in this country? We featured Sbu, or fondly known as SK. I will be allowing him to introduce himself. The reason for asking him to be with me today is just so that we know more about this rapper. You know, we heard the song, we celebrated the rapper, but who is behind Amagenge Wami? Sbu, welcome.
Mama, it's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here. Opportunity. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah.
Sbu, so where do you come from? I hear a bit of Siswati, and I'm like, where is he coming from? Where were you born?
Okay, originally, I'm surprised it's Busiso Kumalo, in Mpumalanga. I was born in Mpumalanga, and Elisprate and Bombela, Ngumnaga.
Okay.
Originally, I am from Mpumalanga in Aspoti.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
And then when did you come to Joburg?
I came to Joburg in 2016. Just to come this side, because the car compared to this side, it didn't
yeah.
My opportunities are funny.
Yes.
Namutla with Cindy at CIM, Ekaya, our opportunity.
Yeah.
Yesterday, last week, I was performing with Cindy at CIM. We got more than 40K views. More than 40K.
Wow.
But if I'm saying sport, the opportunity being so for the opportunity.
Wow, that's very interesting. Sbusiso SK, I love the SK. It's shorter. Comes from all the way in Nelspruit, and he is a EKASI boy. He is a son of the soil, and he is gifted. And he made a very important comment. I am here in Joburg because I do believe that I can find myself expanding, meeting people, and having opportunities to expand in my life. This life, Sbusiso, what exactly do you do?
Okay. Mina as Sbusiso Kumalo SK, I'm an artist. I do music, I act, I present. But what I love the most is doing music. I do hip-hop music because I share a message with the people. I communicate through music.
Yeah.
There's no limit. Like Amagenge Wami, the song you were just hyping. Thank you very much, by the way, Mama. That song I was trying to express in EKASI hope. Because some of them might see us on Facebook or on these things, then think, oh, it's successful, our SK,
Yes.
so meaning some Magenge Wami Sesenani.
Yeah.
Cloud number 4, Ekaslam, shout out,
Yeah, oh wow, wow. I just felt a spirit right there, a spirit of life, a spirit of Ubuntu. You know, Busiso says he is here because he's also wanting to make sure that by him being here, he is an avenue that will allow the people EKASI, allow the people Basempumalanga to know that he is still with them, that he still wishes the best for them, that he is just still ikenge bo.
Yes.
And I think that's very critical. This is the spirit we need in this country, that when we become successful, we do not forget where we are coming from. that when we become successful, we take the experience and we share so that those that are watching that are not where we are as yet can look forward and say, if SK could do it, I can do it too. Here's another question, Sbusiso. When did you start your music career? That's the first question. Then secondly, where do you see yourself with this music? Because I think I've had the privilege, by the way, viewers, I've had the privilege not only to watch, live performances of Sbusiso, but I've also watched his short films. If you are in the industry, the creative arts, how do you miss? I'm even wondering if this country ever even goes out to look for talent. But anyway, that's a discussion possibly for another day. Yeah. Sbusiso, when did you start? Where do you see yourself in this music career?
Okay. I started doing music, I think it was 2012. I started with a lot of friends. So, but me with perseverance, nokubeketela, nokthemba lento lengiyendako, ukubelieve lento lengiyendako, azange ngigive up. Baningi labasele endleleni, but mina solo ngilakule ndlela, and ayikukho lula because angina sponsor, angina manager, anginani, ngiyatendela everything, and ngidzinga esikhwameni. So yeah, ngiqale kwenda 2012 music nje nemajita lamaningi. Yeah, and la ngitibona ngikhona mama. Ngitibona ngisekugcini kakhulu. I see myself owning my own record company.
Wow.
I see myself owning my own media company.
Wow.
Because whenever I'm going home, EKASI, the people, they react in another way. Babona a role model give me. Babona a star give me.
Yeah.
So I have to give back to the community. And mangfike Mpumalanga, vele my dream is mangchiga. The thing I want to open a media company and groom kids, SK, just give back to the community. Yeah, that's where I see myself.
Yeah, wow. Something deep right there. You do not become anything in life when you drop perseverance, when you drop being patient. Patience says, I have a dream, but that dream is not going to become materiality now. The dream can become a dream in the future, but when you don't have perseverance and patience, you'll end up falling along the way. I think what is touching me from what you're saying, Sbusiso, is just your desire, and I'm a mother, and I think you know that part.
Yes.
And the mother part of me then wants me to cuddle. While I do that, I'm actually doing it for myself, because you're saying that your desire is to go back home and change lives there, so I think that becomes very critical. Viewer at home, when I got an opportunity to watch all the work of Sbusiso, I remember asking him one question: who is managing you? And he said, Mama, no one is managing me. So from creative, putting together the creative aspect of his music, the videoing of his short films, everything else, branding, he's literally doing it all by himself, obviously with people that are skilled in that particular space. If you are in South Africa and you are a musician, and he's going to compose something as we're sitting here, as we are talking, because the thing is inside of him. So he doesn't have to go think twice to rap for us. But I think what I'm saying and what I'm appealing to people that are in the creative industry, please guys, get my numbers, get Sbusiso's numbers. Maybe than getting Sbusiso's numbers, get my numbers so that we can talk. We are already out of COVID. And we're going to be having events. We're going to be having shows. Here is a young talent. How old are you, Sbusiso?
I'm 26 this year,
Yeah, a 26-year-old. Guys, we're going to have details of Sbusiso's company available at the end of this show. My question to you is, does this country believe in the creative arts industry? I'm talking at government level. Do we believe that artists can make a whole lot more in changing the country? Because if we do believe, then we would know that there is a whole department that just goes around sourcing for talent. You know, over and above what we see in Idols and the others, but here is a young man who has not had the privilege to go through those ones that I know in South Africa, but he is already a tangible product. There is already some work that is coming out. How can such a talent self-manage? I don't know. I see money when I see Sindisiwe. I believe I can make money out of managing him. But over and above anybody making the money, we are appealing to say, take care of this. Here is a great young man whose heart is not just success, but whose heart is transforming the community where he's coming from. SK, it was nice having you around.
Thank you very
I
much.
want you to give just amagenge a word of encouragement. And after the word of encouragement, you're going to rap for me now.
Yes,
and
Mama.
I'll help you.
Yes, Mama. Asibangene, Mama. Siyababulala, asibangene. Okay. Mpumalanga EKASI lami, Nelspruit, South Africa yonke. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Thank you very much ukuthi nisupporte. U-SK bafethu njengoba ngishilo, I'm from Mpumalanga emakhaya. I've never believed ukuthi I've always knew ukuthi ngizofika la ngikhona, but where I'm from, like it's dull, it's dark. Some lot of the kids, they don't even believe ukuthi bayofika la ngikhona. So ngicela ukuthi guys nibeketele bafowethu, ngiyanicela banakithi, ngicela nibeketele siloku sincenga. And into mawuyithanza, when it comes from within, kwasho babusinde what when it comes from within, ikhiphe lento. Ungayinenzaba ukuthi bantu bathini, bantu baphuma bathini ngawo. Just do what you love, and what you love will take you far. Thank you very much. SK bafethu, ngidonipha ama details masekuphela show.
Yeah. Can you give them what's inside?
Okay, what's inside, ne? Like ngicela umamele, story of my life. It's a story of my life ukuthi kuze ngifike la Jozi kwendakaleni. Ngithi dala ngiphuma ngena, buka Clever ukuphumelela, loser never. Izinja zami sithukuthele, uma zingena uphuma uphele. Ungangibiza ngehairbags ngifuna indoda ekhulu phele. Thula lova suka mona. Buza lapha ngiphuma khona, ngiphusha ngishova, ngicula ngidora, ngifuna idola. Real makoyo ngifuna ngithola, ngihluphe zolo in every corner. Buza ngami, bezingafuna ukuzwa ngami, ngihlupha nami, kushunqa intuthu suka samba, umdala umncane ekhuza mama like. Khulitshana khula sana, ufuna bani, ngifuna imali, ngasimnandi ukukhula kwami. Thank you,
Wow.
Thank
Yes.
you,
Wow. Yeah. That was SK, guys. It just came out. Mina ngifuna wena na. It just came out. A beautiful young soul, a beautiful young child, a beautiful future leader, a beautiful future influencer in this country, in this continent. You in organizations that are responsible for parties, year-end parties, please secure the services of Sindisiwe. I'm going to do the same myself. I'm going to be celebrating. It's December time. You know, let's support this talent. It really is a blessed space. He is very talented. And I believe in you South Africans, in you Africa, you're going to call this man. And one day, he surely will be in very big billboards. And it would be great for you to say, I was part of that journey. Stay tuned.
Minumtoleka simplome na magenye wami Umalanga tusoweto na magenye wami Na magenye wami Na magenye wami Loud number 4 na magenye wami Deep Groove Zone 2 na magenye wami Na magenye wami Na magenye wami Sem Master P na magenye wami Na magenye wami Na magenye wami Minumtoleka simplome na magenye wami Umalanga tusoweto na magenye wami Na magenye wami Na magenye wami Loud number 4 na magenye wami Deep Groove Zone 2 na magenye wami Na magenye wami Na magenye wami Sem ngamagenye wami, ngamagenye wami, ngamagenye wami. I'm counting all my blessings. Give me the champagne we can drink with the glasses. Celebrating greatness. Thank you, Father God, for the struggles and the lessons. Never double cross, I got Jesus on my necklace. Goons on my gas list. Pay me or die, but I'm where the cash is. Ask who the best is. SK the mess kid. Made the whole life, then I put you in a casket. Show you not to mess with me, my ambush, and pull up in your funeral. Green balaclava, swag so clean, Mr. Me, my boss. Keep it on the low, smoking won't undercover. Now my shit, I cover. Busy talking cars, I don't rap about that. Telling you my story and I'm stating the cash. Man, I'm slaving for cash. If you hating on them with my brain to the tau, I'm chailing a next. Minung toleka simplo, man, I'm a genye one. Umalanga to Soweto, I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. Cloud number 4, I'm a genye one. Club zone 2, I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. Sam Master P, I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. Minung toleka simplo, man, I'm a genye one. Umalanga to Soweto, I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. Cloud number 4, I'm a genye one. Club zone 2, I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. Sam Master P, I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. Busy chasing dreams while you acting stupid. Real on my face, so I can't meal too quick. Swillen petty beef, naming raiding on my toothpick. Spellet qualistrati manje hit you with a full brick. I wonder why you hate us. Cause we chasing dreams, taking pics, now we famous. The money never changes. Same SK, man, I made it with no favors. Look into my eyes, I'm from the street, man, I'm fed up. MP to call him, man, I'm all about my cake up. LSA told me that. Educated nigga talk, I flip the beat back to back. Real achieve, face the fact. Can't do buy no petty cash. Rocking 3 gigs, then I come up with some plenty cash. Since I was a kid, it was all about the music. Eyes on the prize, man, I swear never lose it. Yeah, man, I do this. See fake love, all these people tryna use me. Kodwa ngeke ngiphumele ezami isikwelulaga siyafokronya sibaluphume uphela. Before no SK ngicela indaba yakho isukumele. Stand your own ground or ubisa umngane ebukhulumele. Mina ngitholeka simplo, man, I'm a genye one. Umalanga to Soweto, I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. Cloud number 4, I'm a genye one. Club zone 2, I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. Sam Master P, I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. Minung toleka simplo, man, I'm a genye one. Umalanga to Soweto, I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. Cloud number 4, I'm a genye one. Club zone 2, I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. Sam Master P, I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one. I'm a genye one.
I'm back again. It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful time. I'm with a young person here, completely amazing as well. Awesome talent that is in this country. It is my desire that we see, that we open our eyes and we partake. I've got Sophie with me. Sophie, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I would very much like for you to introduce yourself. What do you do? Who are you? Where do you come from?
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Sophie Masilela. I originate from Mpumalanga, and then I reside in Sanskrit, Honeydew.
Oh wow.
Yes. And then okay, I'm here to talk about my business, which is the internet cafe that I started last year.
Okay.
And then yeah, it's been running for a year and a half now.
Wow. Internet cafe.
Yes.
A cafe, internet cafe. What exactly is that, Sophie?
Okay, I'm working with add-ons, which I'm doing typing, I'm doing photocopies,
Okay.
I'm doing laminating,
Okay.
and then I also print out pictures.
Okay.
Yes, and I also do business cards,
Okay.
and I also do like flyers. And
Okay.
so,
Okay. Wow. South Africans. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 28 years.
28 years. She looks 14, by the way.
Oh,
She's got beautiful genes. She is running an internet cafe. You know, for me, when you say cafe, I'm just thinking of tea right there. Here is a beautiful idea. Here is a beautiful idea from a young person who is in a space that we covered last time. We covered Zanspruit. We covered the challenges that are within that particular place. And yet, within that place, we are finding a young woman today who says, against all odds, she thought of an idea and she did not end at the thinking. She went and implemented her own internet cafe. Sophie,
Yes.
if you were to encourage somebody, one, number two, if you were to ask for help, what kind of help would that be? But in terms of encouraging someone who is sitting at home and there is nothing to do, what is it that you can say to them?
Okay, what I can say to our youngsters that are sitting at home is that you don't have to have a lot of money.
Yeah.
As long as you have an idea and
Yeah.
it's within you, just use the resources that you have.
Yes.
Because with me, when I started my internet cafe, I didn't have anything.
Wow.
So after I completed my matric, I did IT, and then I tried to find a job, and I got some few learnership, and I learned. So since I was struggling to get a job, I then started my own business because I had a PC at
Okay.
home, and I also had a laptop.
Okay.
And then what I did is I just went out and then bought a new printer,
Wow.
and then just put the idea together and then started.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I also did, I went out and bought the modem. And
Okay.
then, I also had another PC at home in Mpumalanga. And I went all the way to Mpumalanga to get a new
Wow.
PC, to that other PC.
Wow.
And then, so now, in my cafe, I only have 2 PC and my laptop. So the other PC, I just put it for my customers when they want to log in and do their research, researches and stuff. And the other one is the one that I use to print out for them.
Okay.
So when it gets busy, sometimes you get like 2 people or more who want to use the internet. So I allow them to use the other one, and then I'll do the printout with my laptop.
Your laptop.
Yeah, so all I can say is that don't have to have a lot of money to start. You know, you can always start small, and then you can go out and ask for funds and all that.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. That was very key. You might be at home. You may be thinking your world is dark and gloom and doom, but you don't have to look at your life from that context. There is an opportunity. Whatever you are thinking of doing, we are chatting with Sophie here. She's already a role model. So what she's saying is, don't be frustrated. Don't put the stumbling blocks, you know, and say, I can't, I can't. In fact, take that I can't word and throw it in the dustbin. Everything and anything is possible when you are determined. I also liked this that she mentions. She says she drove all the way, and I'm sure it was not in a, if it was a car, we bless God. But she said she left this part of Joburg all the way to Mpumalanga to get her PC that was idling. And she came back, and now her cafe has more than one, you know, PC. That for me shows the determination that once a dream is in place, we need to realize that it will require effort, that we will have to work towards it, you know. And it's exciting. We will be showing you viewers at home Sophie's cafe. Why, you know, as I was preparing for this show this morning, you know, something just dropped in my heart, and I was thinking, you are competing with the, you know, and the question is, who owns them? South Africans. If we do not support one another, and we're thinking that someone from the sky is going to fall down and say, let's promote black people, that's a lie. We need to promote ourselves. We need to look after each other. Big organizations, if you have internet needs, it's not even a need. You literally can outsource some of your work to a cafe like Sophie's so that ultimately she gets empowered. When she grows, then she will be forced to employ more people. And as she employs more people, Zandspruit changes as a community.
And as you're saying, Mama, that's also my wish. Like, as I started this business, I have this wish of having like a training center.
Okay.
Where I'll train, because now in my cafe, it's very small, because just the space. So now I get a lot of youth who comes to my cafe and be like, "See, Sophie, can we just come in and see what you're doing?" And then others will be like, "Can we type for you the CV?" Others will come and be like, and like all that. So I sometimes allow them, and then I teach them. It's okay. This is a keyboard, because they just need to know the basics. Like, okay, this is a mouse, this is a keyboard, this is how you type, this is how you put your fingers, and that's all.
Wow.
So my wish is to have like a training center around Zandspruit, because I can see
They're roaming around.
Yes, they don't know what bangenza in. So if I can have that a big training center where I will teach them and train them how to use computers and all that, and that would be actually nice.
That would be great.
Yeah,
that would be great. The dream is bigger than the current where Sophie is. A training center. I wish and I pray that out of this interview, someone in some corporation out there will begin to outsource and become a part of even sponsoring just this training center that Sophie wishes to see taking shape in the near future. I believe I will be part of that. I would love to be part of that. Viewer at home, thank you for sharing this time with us. An internet cafe is around Randburg, Zandspruit, owned by a young woman. Her details are on the screen, and we are hoping that you will become part of the legacy that she is building for herself and the community of Zandspruit. Stay blessed.
Hi everyone. Okay, this is SoftNet Internet Cafe. That one I was telling you about. Okay, this is the PC that I have. And this is the one that I was telling you that I went to fetch it at home, my old PC. And then this is my laptop. And then this is my lamination machine that I use to laminate. And then this is SoftNet. Okay, to grow e-business yami, I still need more PCs, and then I also need a shelf. Like it's Sami is to have this side, maybe like nama PC, maybe like 3 or 5. And then so that I can have my customers spaced up, because for now we're only having one, and sometimes you get like more than one customer who wants to use PC at the time. So goodbye a challenge corner, but if you can get like more PCs, and then uzobangono, and the location here too, we 272 Jabulani Street, Zandspruit, Honeydew. And then when I'm not around, since it's COVID, they only go to school like once a week, so she sometimes helps me. So this is my daughter, Ukutrano, who runs the cafe, but she only does she only types CVs and then do copies. The rest of the work, I do it after when I come back from school.
Hi, my name is Kutlwano Lufel.
Yes, it's me again. I'm back with talent that is in this country, awesome talent. I'm with a beautiful young woman that will introduce herself. She is part of what I am after. She's part of the school, but beyond being part of the school, she is part of the grace and the skill that is in this country that I'm believing we ought to be a part of, in terms of promoting as well as in terms of supporting. Thank you for joining me. Introduce yourself before I make a mess.
Thank you. It's really amazing to be here. My name is Sindisiwe Valencia Shongwe. I'm from KwaNdebele in
Okay.
Kampala, yes. I'm a fashion designer.
Wow.
Yes, I did fashion since matric, after matric. I
Okay.
went to school, I did fashion, and I'm still doing fashion. I'm still learning fashion. I do designs. I have a brand
Wow.
called Sleevale that is
Okay.
producing already designs
Wow.
out there. And yes, and also apart from fashion designing, I have love for youngsters. So I have an organization also. Yes, that's me. When I go out there, that's me.
Wow. Wow. Yo. Ye is a very young woman who already has a brand and she's in the fashion space. I'm keen to know the clothes that you're wearing. Did you make yourself?
Yes,
Wow.
I made that.
Wow. Wow. There's something that you shared when we were in class the other day. I think it would be great for you just to share with the viewers. You made a dress for?
Oh yes, 2017. I designed a dress that was worn by Miss South Africa 2017 for their finalist shoot.
Was it Miss Teen or Miss South Africa?
Miss South Africa finalist.
Okay.
So yes, it was showcased on SABC3.
Oh my
So
word.
my work, and I was like,
Oh
oh my
my
god,
God.
it's amazing. Yes.
Oh, gee. Guys, I'm hoping that we're going to see this design as part of this show, because I think it is one thing to speak about something, but when we begin to see what the person can do and has done, we tend to be more comfortable. She is not just making stuff for her little ones around the village. She's talking Miss South Africa 2017. You know, I was literally thinking, no, man, I think I didn't hear it well. Maybe she meant Miss Teen, because Miss Teen obviously is younger, you know. But if she's confirming now, then it shows the talent that Sindisiwe has. And she also mentioned something else as well, that you have an NPO. Talk to me about that part as well.
I can start from saying that coming from EKASI ghetto that
yeah.
is not well established, it's
Yeah.
so sad. After moving out of my mom's house, I went to Pretoria. Every time when I go back home, I saw a need that my younger sisters and brothers are going through a lot, and they don't have someone to help them get out of what they are in. It's so sad. So I was like, what can I do, God, to help? Because you sent me to do something I know, show me my pitfalls. Yes, and then I started an organization.
What is it called?
Called Let's Get Together
Okay.
Kaslam.
Wow.
Yes. So it started from my own Kasi, but I grew it to every Kasi because youngsters from Kasis, all Kasis, they need help. So I deal with mentoring them, motivating them, empowering them, uplifting them in all activities that I get. And yes, I help them uplift their businesses, careers, and also help them with their personal issues.
Okay.
Yes, mentoring them and all
Okay.
that.
Okay. Wow. Hey. Uyadela. Uyajabula if you are at home, older than this young woman that I'm with here, and turning and following the sun. Here is someone who says, I saw a need in my own community, and that is the need. South Africans, we really need to do this. I don't know how much I can emphasize it, but when I get young people like Sindisiwe believing so much in purpose and in the knowledge that she has to go out there and be a part of improving the self-esteem of mentoring young people, it really is a humbling word to hear, a humbling experience of your journey and how you are wanting to take not only Sindisiwe to a better place, but we are wanting to take your own people as well, the young people that are out there. How do we get hold of you if we want? How does your NPO work? Do you go out and look for sponsorships? Are you planning to duplicate yourself, because you cannot be everywhere at all the time? How do you want to help Kasi A, Kasi B, Kasi C?
Okay, so about that, I feel like it's a good question because that's what I asked myself during lockdown.
Yeah.
And then during lockdown, I started looking for 5 teams,
Okay.
which I can find a deputy chairperson, all those people to join me. I found them.
Okay.
They are just like me.
Okay.
They are keen to help also.
Okay.
So they are
Wow.
from different classes also.
Okay.
Some Katlehong, Bumalanga.
Okay.
So I brought them forward to help me.
Okay.
We go out there to speak about the organization. They help me with all the work that's needed to be done because I can't do it alone.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
And we all in social media also. We don't
Okay.
just go around.
Okay.
In social media.
Okay.
So youngsters, they do hit me up and be like, can I please talk to you? And
Wow.
it's easy for them to see what I'm doing and
Yes.
they trust because it's an NPO organization.
Yeah. Wow. Yo, that's encouraging. Huh? I'm asking a question. I'm way older than her, but she already has put things in place so that she does not run the race alone, but she's got people that can assist her. In life, we need to tap into the resources of other people. If a dream is big, you can never do it alone. So we are hearing that Usilindile's NPO, it is where she has set up people that are assisting her. I am appealing, before she gives us one word of encouragement, before she leaves, I am appealing, let's support both aspects of Silindile's businesses. On the fashion design, by the way, on the fashion design, do you do the drawings or do you manufacture the garments?
I do everything.
So you can do a drawing on paper and then translate it to an outfit.
Yes. Creative. I do creative design, patterns, and then fabric.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, this one is a full house. It's very rare to find a full house. So it's a skill that is also very rare, by the way, Silindile, in the country. Many people that are sewing, they're just sewing. But in terms of the knowing on how to cut a pattern and to creatively put one together and then take that very pattern, cut it out in a garment, in a cloth to make a garment, is really a very great skill that you have. South Africans, before I ask Usilindile to say just one word, from my side, thank you very much for having been part of this show. There is gold in this country. And if we care to open our eyes, support the gold, look for the gold, we will always think that Africans and black people have nothing to offer. We have way much more to offer than we have even really given ourselves credit. Silindile, your goodbyes to your audience.
One word.
One word, 2 words.
2 words. It's possible. It's possible. Bold it, write it everywhere in your room. It's possible.
It's possible.
Yes, no
Wow.
matter what, it's possible.
It's possible. Write it in bold, in the car, in the room, by the door. It's possible. That's the word that Silindile is leaving us with. It is possible. No dream is impossible. All things are possible with God, though. Stay blessed.